morning, second graders. Today we are going to be learning about place value. So before we start our brand new unit on math, I want everybody to put on their thinking caps. Come on, gotta strap them on your head, tie it on the bottom. Alright, is everybody ready?
Yes.
Yes? Alright. So, the main thing we're going to be learning about in this unit is what is place value. So we are going to be learning how to visually represent what place value is, 3 forms on how to write a number, and we're going to be practicing it. So, what is place value? The value each digit holds. Does anybody know what that means? Alright, so if we look at this, the value, does anybody know what value means?
We're going to go back to the
How much something is.
Yeah, how much something is. So we're finding out how much a digit is. If we look at this number, 236, we're looking how this 6 is in the ones place, this 3 is in the tens place, and this 2 is in the hundreds place. So when we look at this, we have 6 ones, 3 tens, and 2 hundreds. So we have 6 ones, then it's just 6. If we have 3 tens, what does that equal? 30, very good. Alright, and then if we have 2 hundreds, what does it mean? 200, very good. Alright, can somebody read me this number for me, please? Yes.
784.
Very good. So, I want somebody to tell me what each value of these numbers is. So, what is the value of this number?
Alright, now let's try this.
80. Very good. How about this number?
4.
And then this number?
700.
Very good. And then pop quiz. How much does this number equal to?
30.
30. Nice job, guys.
Great job.
So, I want everybody to come up. We're going to be taking turns, and we're going to figure out, I want you guys to test how you're going to figure out how to name each place value and see if you guys remember. So, everybody come up, and you can do 2 each.
Now the next couple
So,
slides.
Madison, want to come on up
Before you
first?
come up here, 'cause they are a little bit tricky. Alright, so Amy bought 4 blue gumballs. Then she went and bought 3 yellow gumballs.
All right, very good, Madison. All right, want to come on up? All right. And remember, guys, I want you guys paying attention to where they are putting it. Because if you guys don't agree where they're putting it, then I want you guys to tell me afterwards once everyone's done and has their chance. All right.
Awesome, good job.
So I did wrong last week, and I got it right this time, so I'm happy.
I'm proud of you, Madison.
Thank you.
not
Ira.
The ideal.
Oh,
You have to recalibrate it again.
yeah.
4
It's
plus
okay.
3,
We're going to work with it.
The pen might work better, honestly.
Alright.
All right. So now I would like Madison to explain for each of these answers for us. And if you agree with all of them, and if you have a disagreement, tell us why.
Right.
Tell us how you think all your peers got these answers.
And then how many
Based
gumballs?
on the...
Do you want to come up and point?
Okay.
All right.
So,
Thank you.
based on the position. So this is the 1, so it's 7. This one is the 10, so it would be 20. And this one is the 100, so it's 300. So that's what we got. And then that one's obviously 1. And then that one's the 1s. And the 10s, so 70.
All right. So why do you say obviously this is the ones?
Because it's all by itself.
It's all by itself. So it doesn't matter if there's only 2 numbers. Just because there's 2 numbers, does it mean that this is the hundreds and this is the tens place? No, because when we look at numbers, we start at the right hand side. Remember, when we look at it, the right and then the left is where you make the L. So for the right side, that's where we start from the very beginning. So we start from ones, tens, and then hundreds. All right, very good job of doing this. Alright, so now we're going to be working with base 10 blocks. Does anybody remember working with these last year in first grade?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So last year you guys worked with the ones and the tens. But this year we're going to be starting to work with the hundreds, which is called a flat a long, and then a ones. So, with representing 236 with base 10 blocks. For the 2, we have 2 hundreds. For the 3, we have 30. 3 bundles of 10s. And then for the 6, we have 6 individual ones. So, and if we look down here, we see how each one is written out. So we have 100 plus 100 is equal to 200. We have the 3 10s, which is equal to 30. And then we have the 6 individual ones. So who can tell me what the big number is?
236.
236, very good. Alright, so now we're going to be practicing with some base 10 blocks. So, I want somebody to come on up. You want to come on up? Thank you. So, I want you to count out how many hundreds, tens, and ones there are.
Yeah.
Do we use a pen?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
I just.
1, 2.
Alright, can you read me what the number is?
529.
Alright, now I want you to write out the number. Oh, and right, if it's 500s, how would you write that out? What would be the number, if you write out 500s, how would you write out 500s? And then how would you do 2 10s? And then 9 ones? Alright, now can you add them all together for me? Oh, right, so 529. Very good. So, let's see, she got it right, and she did. So we add up all of these. We have 5 individual hundreds, 2 tens, and then 9 individual ones. I really liked how you talked it out with us as a class just so we would know what's going on in your head. So, that was very good. Alright, so now there are 2 different ways to write or express numbers. So we already seen how to do base 10. Now, we are learning the expression standard and expanded. Can everybody say standard and expanded? Standard and expanded. Very good. So for expanded form, what do you think that means?
You expand it.
You expand it, and you make the number bigger than what you usually see it as. Because the standard form is how you usually write numbers every day, and we've already been doing that. And the expanded form is what you just said, when you wrote out the number where it's equal to, we have hundreds, 1 10, and 1 ones. So for this, you don't have to make it equal to anything. It's good as it is. So who can explain to me this one? Who wants to come on up and explain it?
Yeah, what a rhetorical analysis.
Want to come up and explain it?
Rhetorical analysis.
There's
Rhetoric is
300s,
basically the
2
argument.
10s, and 7 1s.
So, for
So it's
example, whenever you
300s,
hear 2
2
people
10s,
debate, like for
and
example today,
7
you are
1s
Curtis
equals
and
327.
Alright, and can you explain it with the base 10
we
model?
did a rhetorical analysis.
300s, 2
We took a
10s,
look at the
7
arguments,
1s.
how effective.
Alright, very good. So when we see the expanded form, we don't have to write out all the, like 100 plus 100 plus 100 and do it each time. If you already know how there's like 3 hundreds, 2 tens, and 7 ones, you can just do 300 plus 20 plus 7. Now, would you mind coming up and filling out this one? So you're going to represent 631 in base 10, and then an expanded form. And you don't have to use the pictures, you can just draw out a square along an individual one. And can you explain it? Can you talk while you explain it?
Okay, so this is the first 100, second 100, third 100,
And then we're doing
fourth 100,
the satire is a form of
fifth 100, and 600, and then there should be 3 longs.
Give me a thumbs up when you want me to start recording.
Do you need some help with?
Yeah,
And then there's only
I'm gonna give you a join code.
Okay. Very good. And then can you write it out in the expanded form?
Ready? Okay, I'm ready whenever you are.
That's 631, 600
You're good.
plus
We're
30
afternoon active learners, so we are in our 3rd grade math class.
plus 1.
Very good. Alright, does everybody agree? Alright, because we have the 600, 6 flats, we have 3 longs, which is 3 tens, and then 1 1. And then we have the expanded form where we write it out, where it's 600 plus 30 plus 1, where it's divided by its individual place value.
Fine, we can edit this part out.
So, now I want 2 people to come on up. We're going to do 1 person at a time. So would you 2 mind coming up just doing a number where I want 1 person to write the standard form, and then the other person's going to write the expanded form. So who wants to, can somebody say a number for me please?
722.
Alright, 722. Can you write the standard form for me? Alright, and now would you mind come up and do the expanded form?
Yeah.
Thank you. Here? Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, now I want to focus on the multiplication and division words that we've been using in class.
Alright, very good. So, sadly, we don't have enough time to do this because you guys are about to go to the computer lab. But when you guys come back, I want you guys to start thinking throughout your special about everything you've learned. And then once you guys come back, you're going to be dragging and matching the terms and then circling them once you figure out what matches together. Alright class, time to line up. Thank you.